You see, Ricky Regal, I have visions, and these visions have taught me. It's taken me places where mere mortal being cannot go. And this week, my visions came to me and told me to speak to you about greed. You see, greed is the desire for material wealth to gain, ignoring the realm of the spiritual. Many people have the wrong idea of what constitutes true happiness. It is not obtained through self-gratification, but through fidelity to a worthy purpose. In life, a lion's work hours is only when he's hungry. Once he's satisfied, the predator and prey live peacefully together. Yet in our world, our leaders with their greedy bellies are never full. Look at our economy. Your checks are getting smaller, yet the bills are getting bigger and bigger. The credit card companies, insurance companies, medical providers, the leaders of our country are all in league with the devil. Materialistic democratic demons hidden inside the suits of treacherous pragmatic catalysts of doom. That's what they all are, and that's what's wrong with our country today. From the least to the greatest, all are greedy for gain. Teachers and leaders alike all practice deceit.
Fire and Brimstone from Brodie Ray Chase coming right back in here on Inside Wrestling Radio. A little sermon there from Brodie. Brodie, I really got to say your new character is really interesting. It's really great stuff. What was the idea? Where did it come from?
It came to me in a vision.
Came to you in a vision.
I awoke startled one morning and sat straight up in my bed, and I knew right then that I had to lead the world.
The whole world?
The world needs a new leader. That's what's wrong with our economy. That's what's wrong with our country. No one has the leadership. No one will step to the forefront and tell you what you need to hear.
So who better than you?
That's my prime example.
Who better than you?
When I looked around, I pondered that very question. And see, questions are good. Seeking is the question. Searching is the answer.
Tell me a little bit about the sickness. What is the sickness?
The sickness is the group. See, it's not really a sickness because that's what people choose to call us. And if you want to call us a sickness, if you want to call us a problem, if you want to call us anything, I prefer Savior because I'm trying to save our country. I'm trying to save people's lives. Yet they choose to call us the sickness, so be it. Call us what you want.
Right,
it's just simply a label.
Yeah, right. So now again, and then this just came out of nowhere. This was just that you were sitting around one day, and all of a sudden, this new thing come to you. Now
I awoke from a dream with a startle.
Whoa, with a start.
I was called.
It was a calling.
My mission now is to cast off the shackles of my human incarceration and go forth into the land and spread the good word.
Spread the good word, and by doing so, you would accomplish what exactly?
Well, I hope you understand, as the NCW heavyweight champion, I can't let anyone stand in the way of my divine calling. Right. I may be a man with a calling and a belief, but I am no lamb. I am a lion.
Right. I got you. As well, I know. So now, are you only doing this particular gimmick at the NCW, or are you taking this other places on the road? Are you doing it Anarchy or?
Well, see, Greenville, South Carolina is a pit of deceit, and it is part of the world's cast off of bad breeding. So it has to start there. Now at Anarchy, a place that I love, it's a passion of mine to go to Anarchy. Jerry Palmer, Bill Behrens, Greg Hunter, Iceberg, all those guys that run the place down there at Anarchy have been wonderful to me, and I absolutely love it. And down there, I'm loved by all the fans because they understand me.
So you're doing are you baby facing down there now?
Baby face.
What a good guy.
Yeah, I'm a good guy. People love me.
So now you throw me off there, track a little bit there. So how often are you doing Anarchy?
We do Anarchy first and third Saturdays of each month, and then months that have a fifth Saturday like this one, we have a big show.
So like
pay-per-view.
Big super show.
Yep.
Pay-per-view. Okay. And you just work NCW on your off weeks.
And then every other week is NCW.
Okay. And tell us a little bit about what the crowds, because I know for a while Anarchy was drawing really well down there.
Mm-hmm.
Was doing big. Are they still in that same old white building out there in the middle of nowhere?
Church of Southern Wrestling.
Church of Southern Wrestling.
Yep.
Now, are they drawing pretty well? Still drawing pretty regular?
Yeah,
crowds?
we had a little down period. The economy, has been down.
Sure.
But we've drawn over 200 3 of the last 4 shows.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Are they still on television?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And their television is mostly centered in what area?
Well, they have 120 syndicated shows. It's just not in this market.
Right.
So it's all over the country. Bill did a wonderful job of getting that show out and getting it on television in different markets.
Now, I know we talked a little bit about when you ran WWC, and you actually ran another company years ago. Was that PW?
PWA.
PWA, yeah. And so you've ran companies, and you know how that works. Ever thought about maybe going back and doing it again, or are you just satisfied doing what you're doing now?
The cost is so great getting started. And the first time I had Bill Wilkins, thank goodness, and Bill's a wonderful friend of mine. He actually owned the PWA, and I was just allowed to book it and run it.
That was Spartanburg.
We did the show in Spartanburg, but actually it was Greenville.
Okay.
But we just didn't do much shows here in Greenville. We did Spartanburg and Lawrence and all those other little Union. Had the bingo halls. I started the bingo halls before ECW did.
Yeah, I remember the bingo hall that we did in Spartanburg. It was a huge building out there and had a lot of fun. But so you don't have no intention to go back and doing that? You'd rather just...
Not at this time. My personal training business is doing real good right now. I'm actually to the point where I interview people to be trained by me. I won't accept just anybody. Right? Yes. If they don't have the drive and desire and promise to give me 100%, I can't train them.
Yeah.
Because I only want people to be successful.
Sure. And it'd be a waste of yours and their time.
Well, I don't want to take anybody's money under any false pretenses. I want them to see results. And thankfully, thank God, that 100% of my trainees are completely happy.
Yeah. And that's saying something. You know, it really is.
I have one man that's lost around 100 pounds in 8 months.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's great. Yeah. That's amazing. 8 months, 100 pounds?
Yeah.
Jeez.
August.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Well, I guess 9 months now.
Yeah, that's amazing. And so now you run that out of your. How does that work? Do people contact you online, or exactly how?
Well, a lot of people contact me online. I do some online training. I do some boot camps at some of the schools in Greenville County. I have a hookup through the school system, and they seem to like my style of training. It's not really a boot camp. I'm not really in the Army or anything like that. I'm not a Navy SEAL secretly on a killing mission and hiding with suburban housewives. But I do. It's called a boot camp because it's a nonstop hour of training. Yeah. But fortunately, I do that 3 times a week, and then I do the personal training, which is a half hour or 1 hour.
And how do people contact you, Brodie? We've got about 2 minutes here. You need to go ahead and get those.
They can contact me at straycatchase@yahoo.com. They can contact me at 3bpt.com or Facebook.
3bpt.
Yes. Imagine Bodies by Brodie. Yeah, it's 3 Bs at PT, which is personaltraining.com.
3bpt.com. That'll get you to your personal training.
Yep.
You're also on Facebook, Brodie Chase. Brodie Chase on Facebook.
And the YouTube videos. Just type in Brodie Chase on YouTube, and there's some great videos up right now for the sickness and my characters.
So go to YouTube and just type in Brodie Chase, and that's Brodie.
That's
not
correct.
Brody.
Thank you so much for that.
I think I'm the only one who's ever spelled it right.
I believe you are.
On my board and everything.
That's
people
right.
come in with Brody, and no, it's Brody. But it's youtube.com, and just type in the search engine up there. Yep. Brodie Chase, Brodie.
I got about 200 videos on there, but the latest stuff I'm the most proud of, to be honest with you, my current stuff.
I know there's actually, because I've seen it myself, there's some old NWA stuff with you in the ring with Arn Anderson.
Yep.
And you got the long flowing blonde hair that I was talking about earlier in one of the earlier interviews.
Man, those were the days. I had the mullet you would die for.
You did. The hair was just amazing. And the last minute we got here, anything you want to talk about real quick to get it out there for the fans?
I'm thankful that I've had an opportunity to go so many places, and I do enjoy entertaining people in any format. You know, I did Elvis impersonating, stand-up comedy. I've done a little bit of everything, and I've been very fortunate with that, and I'm so thankful that people understand my character and understand me and give me an opportunity to entertain them every week.
Brodie, it's just been amazing to have you here for these last 2 weeks. I can't thank you enough for coming. You're a wealth of knowledge, and I still, after these 2 interviews, I feel like we still haven't even scratched the surface on your history and your knowledge. Maybe have you back again in the future sometime. That might work for you.
Do I still get that comp meal at Waffle House?
Absolutely.
Of course I'll come back.
I know you love the Waffle House. Brodie, again, thanks a lot, my friend. I really appreciate you coming.
Thank you, Rick.
We'll
I
be right
appreciate
back to
you
close out the show Inside Wrestling Radio on LBG.